So, little Assassin's Creed news leaked out today.
Yeah, a Swiss retailer, an online retailer, posted had a posting for Assassin's Creed Empire. And no, they didn't announce that yet, so that's a surprise. Considering that they took the last year off, though.
Do you think that was because of the movie?
That was definitely because of the movie, but they really needed a break after Unity.
I think that was the general idea was after what happened with Unity. They stated, I believe that's when they kind of made the decision to actually take the break. They did bring out Syndicate, the one that happened in London. That game was 2 years ago. That was the last game that was pretty much being made to get released on the yearly basis.
Yeah.
And that's when they decided they're going to take the year off. I don't know if it was like a big choice to do it with the movie, because I feel like there's probably some statistics about, well, if you release Assassin's Creed movie, you're probably going to sell more of the Assassin's Creed game that year. So I don't know if they necessarily made that choice. But yeah, they did the movie instead of they released the movie around the same time as you would normally release Assassin's Creed, which is interesting.
It might have been like, oh, the fans want more Assassin's Creed. They watch the movie.
They tricked everybody. Everyone that came to the movie theater had a controller in their hand going, all right, the new Assassin's Creed. Oh, it's just a movie.
I mean, the movie on the whole, very mixed reception. I don't think it did as well as it probably needed to. Even with the star cast that they had.
Well, Hollywood, in the Hollywood venture, as soon as you say, oh, it's a video game adaptation, they're like, no, we're not.
We're going to do that feature.
We're above this.
We're going to do the feature one day, John. Put that on the list. We're going to rank the top video game movies.
All right, you heard that first through Carmine.
It's going to be a passion project, another passion project.
Yeah.
But this Assassin's Creed, we know it's taking place in Egypt. They made that announcement. And what do you think about Egypt, Jonah?
I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's different from the more recent games which is more modern areas, more timelines.
Yeah, they kind of started getting a little bit closer to like current times. Yeah. And it's interesting to see them pretty much jump right back.
I want to go on the pyramids.
I picture.
Well, you figure that's going to be a big part of it.
Yeah.
I picture like Raiders of the Lost Ark, kind of like scene.
Yeah.
And,
I'm trying to like picture. I mean, it's just my lack of history, but it's like every time I think of like ancient Egypt, I'm thinking of
Prince
big
Persia.
Pyramids, like it's like like the cities and towns and stuff like that. It's like,
that's what you think of, like the big pyramids. It's like, but I'm gonna just jump from pyramid to pyramid, like miles apart.
Is there gonna be ropes connected?
There's gonna be like a battle on the head of the Sphinx.
It's like dropping off Spider-Man in the desert and go, okay, good luck.
Speaking of battling, like what I really hope with the time that they took, and it's really interesting with Assassin's Creed, and the thing that always worried me about Assassin's Creed, and you saw like some of the products created because of what happened with Unity, like some of the issues that we had with Unity. Like when they create an Assassin's Creed game, there's literally like 3 or 4 studios that work on bits and pieces of the game. Yeah. And they put it all together and they ship it out.
So copy and paste.
Yeah, and they have like
cut and paste.
And hopefully I'm kind of hoping that what they did with this game was that they had a core team. And they really worked out the bugs. They fixed some of the game mechanic problems that they probably had in recent games. I really hope they fix the battle system, because
I think they did mention something about how there's going to be a whole new take on battle, like more open. Like I think they referenced Witcher 3. I'm not sure if that was the developers.
I mean, to me, bar none, what Warner Brothers is doing with like that multiple enemy battle system with the counters, like Batman, Mad Max, Shadow of Mordor, that's the kind of battle system that I think is top of the pyramid, no pun intended. When it comes to those types of open world fighting games and those fighting designs, that's what I want. And I guess if they're gonna do Witcher, I'm sure that's gonna be good too. But like I said, Shadow of Mordor, Batman, Mad Max, they have fun fighting systems. I love playing those games.
Another game that had a system like that was Remember Me by Capcom. Yeah, no one remembers it, but it was actually really good.
There's a reason nobody remembers it.
No, it was a good game.
It was,
even though they asked.
The thing with Remember Me was, it was a Sony exclusive at one point, and Sony was just like, you know what, we're done with this game. And pretty much Capcom picked it up and still released it. Pretty much the game just to release it. It seemed like they just wanted to get it out. But anyway, that's a tangent. But yeah, so like, I want them to kind of redo the fighting system a little bit. I think they got a lot of like the free running systems down for the most part. I think the big one that they kind of really championed with Unity and then later with Syndicate was like the actual going down the building as much as it is going up. Yeah. Because going down the building, like Assassin's Creed 2, was like you jumped off, you hope that you didn't die by the time that you got to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about Assassin's Creed that I loved right off the bat from the first one. Just like you can walk up to a building and be like, bloop, bloop, bloop,
yeah,
you know, you can just like jump on little pillars and whatever you can see, grab, you can do it. And I love that. I just love.
Yeah, it was a big moment in gaming.
And I wish you could do that in every game. You know.
Yeah, I mean, before that, you had Grand Theft Auto where you weren't climbing any buildings.
No, you had to find the staircase if the building would let you in, and then or a ladder, and then then you had Uncharted. Start getting into that. Then you had the Assassin's Creed where you could fully do all that cool stuff, and then it was neat. So, but yeah, I mean, you guys excited for this game? I mean, you guys followed the series all the way from the first. Like, you played almost all of them for the most part.
I mean, I played, played 1, played 2, played Brotherhood, played Revelations. I rushed through 3. I don't know what it was about 3. I felt like I played 3 just to play 3. Yeah. Just to say that, all right, I played every one so far. But I didn't really spend a lot of time with 3. I beat the game, but I didn't really do all the little go here side quest type stuff.
Right.
I played the crap out of 4. Like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Love that game. It's probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds. And I think people probably share my opinion in a lot of ways with that game.
Yeah, I have heard a lot of good things about Black Flag. It's one of the 2 I haven't played. Black Flag.
Shame on you.
And Syndicate.
You gotta go back and play Black Flag.
The last one I played was Unity, and that was just...
It left a bad taste in his mouth, and he didn't want it anymore.
I didn't play Unity. I played the Syndicate for a little bit after that, but that's the last one I played fully was Black Flag.
Yeah.
For a little background for me and Assassin's Creed, I got my Assassin's Creed 1 before I bought my PS3 because I was so excited for it. And then I just had it.
He just stared at it and held it at night. He's like, one day, I'm going to be able to play
One day I'll open you.
And then I played it. It was very average. It wasn't that great. But
it's overhyped.
But the series was still fun after that. Brotherhood 2.5. 3 was I didn't like it either. I don't know why I didn't like it. There was a lot of stuff.
To me it was the character. I didn't find Connor interesting
at
all.
Yeah, and Unity.
So they lost your trust before 4, like for a chance for you to play 4 and enjoy it.
Wait, was Unity before 4?
Unity was after 4.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't play it. I don't know why I picked up Unity. I don't know why you didn't play it
either. You should really stop what we're doing right now and go play Black Flag.
What are you doing here?
I don't know why I got Unity instead of Black Flag, because Unity was garbage, at least in the beginning. I heard they fixed it. I haven't played it since.
I'm sure they did, but I wasn't going to even touch that.
By the time they fixed it, it was too late.
Yeah.
But
hearing that there's another one coming out and that they did take a year off, I mean, you know, we're talking about the movie for a little bit there, and it didn't do well. And I guess we're all happy there wasn't a movie tie-in game.
Yeah.
I can imagine there being one that they try to squeeze out.
Well, they wanted to keep the movie separate because they wanted to keep it. No, they just wanted to keep a separate story. I mean, and the Assassin's Creed lore, I guess you can say, or the story, whatever the story is right now. I can't even tell you like where we're at with Syndicate, even with the story. It's the main. When I say story, I'm talking about outside the Animus stuff. But they wanted to do a separate story that wasn't tied to the games, I guess, so they can have a little bit more freedom with what they were doing with it.
Yeah.
But it still had a lot of core pillars of what the story was in like Assassin's Creed 1. Like, and what the Templars were after, what the Assassins were after.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. The movie wasn't terrible. It just wasn't, I think. At the end of the day, I don't think any video game movies are going to be up to par to what people want.
Hey, I still like Mortal Kombat, the first one.
Mortal Kombat 1
had the greatest soundtrack.
Greatest soundtrack. That is the best video game movie of all time. I'm calling it right now. It is. No, it is. Anybody else that says otherwise is just plain wrong.
What was that one game with Peter Dinklage and Adam Sandler? The one that was terrible.
Pixels?
No, Pixels?
That one.
No, but that wasn't based on a game.
That was just
it was based on multiple games. It was like based on the arcade like group package.
You gotta throw that in the same, like a different, like, Wreck-It Ralph was a great movie, but that was its own thing in a video game universe. Yeah. So, but how the hell did we get over there?
Mortal Kombat. You caught me off tangent. But yeah, with Assassin's Creed, I look forward to the new one. I'm glad they took the extra time to make this game, but now that they took the extra time to make this game, they're not going to be able to get away with Unity facial problems or glitches where you're falling through the world.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
it's a lot more pressure, but I think in the end it's going to be very good for them.
Well, this is just really brand new news, kind of just coming out just text only. There's no
videos or anything else like that.
So it's
we probably won't see gameplay until E3. I think they're probably gonna announce it officially either soon or very soon. They'll show you gameplay at E3 and then it'll be out this fall, just like they did with Watch Dogs.
Also,
Watch Dogs 2.
They couldn't have gotten away with the problems that Unity had back then either.
Yeah.
So if Ubisoft wants to mess up, they will.
Yeah, sorry.
They're doing it on
You have
purpose.
your right to mess up, Ubisoft.
I will never forgive them for that.
But the one thing I do hope they do, like we talked about the fighting mechanics, I do hope they do that. I hope that they come up with an interesting way and a reason for me to go and collect the collectibles.
I'll still not do it.
Like looking at Horizon, not really spoilers or anything like that, but you can eventually get to a city where the collectibles that you do find, you can trade them for weapons or loot boxes. So there's a reason to go out and actually get them. And I really hope that they have that in this game and then like a viable reason for me to go out and search for them.
Yeah.
To add more gameplay to it.
Yeah, I think, I think we all agree, useless treasures.
Yeah.
They're just for to say, oh, hey, I could do it.
For a trophy or achievement.
Or a trophy or something like that. They get the Batman Arkham series with the Riddler trophies. Listen, I enjoyed, the uniqueness of it where you have to kind of just get the camera just right to find a question mark.
There's no need for so many.
There's a lot of trophies.
But I think, some people do look into oh, hey, especially nowadays where we're into the world of live streaming, where I'm I'm going to show you how to get all of them.
Yeah.
And how to do this.
And it works. And it adds more visibility on the games.
Yeah.
If you want to
but hopefully, like you were saying, you could actually utilize it. Mm-hmm. It's going to mean something.
Yeah.
Because that means more.
And they don't lock a full ending behind it like they did with Arkham Knight.
And also, those videos.
Thank God for YouTube, so I can just go and watch it. I didn't have to actually collect the trophies. I just went and watch the ending.
There's those videos that do help you get the Riddler trophies. Those are hours long. It's a 2-hour long video to help you get all the Riddler trophies. It's here's how to get all of them. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Now you gotta stop and pause, and then periodically you'll be watching the video and a freaking ad will pop up. Gotta watch this ad now before I can find out where the next trophy is.
And you always get the Cliff Note version, so it's he ends up on that cliff that there was no way to get up. And you're dude.
Yeah, one of these days I think we'll talk about trophy lists and achievement lists because there's some I don't go for platinums usually. Every now and then I'll go for a platinum, but as long as it makes sense and I can get them in 1 or 2 playthroughs, and I really enjoy the game.
I think the last one I got was Xenoverse 2 last plat. Because it wasn't that too.
Destiny was actually my last plat, but that was because I put off Flawless Raider for so long.
Yeah, I got Flawless Raider a week ago, so I got platinum last week. Yeah,
yeah. Better do it now because I don't think it's going to be that easy in about a week or so.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So, but to round, this topic out, excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hopeful. Yeah. I'm not going to just go into this saying, oh, this is going to be terrible again. But
yeah. I mean, I think where it's going to really come down to for me is pretty much where I'm at, playing games at the time. Because, I still got a lot to do in Horizon.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, whenever I take that venture on. Because I really only have, 2 or 3 hours to play pretty much a night after, my son and my wife go to sleep. So I kind of play this very slowly.
Tell them to wait outside
very methodical. If I want to get the full experience, it takes me a little bit more time to do the side quests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I got Mass Effect coming up. Don't think I'm going to get Prey. But Shadow of War is going to come out in August, and I kind of want to put a decent amount of time into that game. So depending on where I am with that game when this game comes out, it's going to pretty much dictate whether or not I decide to pick it up.
Yeah, and for me, I would like to see some new elements in there. I like to see a nice co-op adventure where we can all
try that with
the whole
Unity.
Game. Yeah, I know, but a working awesome.
You want a Ghost Recon Wildlands type situation?
Sure, why not?
That'd be pretty bad. That'd be pretty badass if they could pull that off.
That'd be cool.
And make it work.
But we'll find out at E3, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think they'll come out in a big way.
Yeah, but guys, I think that wraps up this podcast. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Or listening. I always say watching. I'm used to the video aspect only.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, guys.
But you want to plug some stuff with iTunes and everything?
Yeah, guys, check us. The audio is going to be uploaded to SoundCloud, and then you're going to be able to get it right off of iTunes, which your app of choice should be able to pick it up right away. That's Cartridge Blast Podcast. Look for that. And then that's going to be going up Thursdays, and then the videos will be up Friday, Saturday, Sunday. maybe if one of those days don't work out for us, maybe we'll be able to do like a Friday, Saturday at least, and then maybe do it on a Monday or something. But stay tuned for that. And guys, all the links under this video will lead to the Twitch, the other playlist, Twitter. You guys find Twitter. But for the guys on the audio, our Twitter is at Cartridge Blast. Easy peasy.
As long as you can spell cartridge.
And then Blast. Blast is the hardest one. But guys, we really appreciate you guys watching. Again, thanks for the 100 views.
Subscribers.
Subscribers.
We have more than 100 views.
We do.
If we didn't have 100 views at this point, John, I'd be like, we had a good run.
That was my first milestone. But guys, we really appreciate it. You know, you guys help us stay. Well, we're going to do it anyway if you were watching it. But no, we do appreciate it. And we appreciate Jonah joining us.
I don't appreciate it.
He doesn't, but he appreciates you, I think.
I love you.
Just you.
What we do appreciate is make sure you like everything that we put out if you can. Hit that like button. Even hit that dislike button. I don't mind if you dislike our stuff. I just hope that when you dislike it,
you give us a reason why.
Yeah, give us some honest criticism. Yeah, nice criticism down in the comment section. Yeah. So we can improve.
That or you're dyslexic and your thumbs down is a thumbs up, then we appreciate it.
But like change it.
Change it. Make that right. But guys, thanks for watching. I'm John for Cartridge Blast Gamers.
I'm Carmine.
I'm Jonah.
And we'll catch you next time. Stay awesome. Peace.
Later.